Okay, what's up guys, and welcome to Speed Career Mode. Basically this series is a Speed Career Mode of F1 2014, 2013, not 14. And yeah, basically we're going to do the full career of F1 2013, but it is kind of 5 laps if you know what I mean. So we do 5 laps one race and then 5 laps the next track, all the way up to 19 races, all the way up to the launch of F1 2014 hopefully. Yes, that's the plan so far, to just reintroduce slowly. I've noticed a few people have subscribed back, which is good. Go up to 122 when I'm recording this video. So yeah, it's good as we just go off the line. You see the Caterham coming back to us there, up as we come into the first corner, making a bit of contact, but we just managed to come over the curbs alright there. Running out nice and wide, and going to jump into maybe Gutierrez's slipstream here. Going to brake really late. Almost stopping there and just coming around the corner, try and make it round, getting a bit of hit there in my rear. Doesn't really make a lot of difference if I'm honest. There we go, getting a bit bad traction out there, but Gutierrez there, just going to have him up the inside. Bit of an illegal move, but doesn't matter as we're up to the back of Risky Maldonado, let's call him that. Yeah, so I'll talk about now again a really poor corner there. We're going to fast forward now to the edge of lap 2, I think it is. Is it lap 2? Yeah, there's no lap 3. DRS has just been enabled. I haven't got it, but didn't have it on that straight. But I closed him up to the back of Maldonado using straight line speed alone and slipstream. I'm going to the right hand side here, running me a bit wide. So I'm going to run him out of road and then turn in. I think that was quite a good move. Getting good traction out of there. Now that was my first race in quite a long time. This one actually now, so. That was it pretty much the whole race. I couldn't catch my teammate Perez and finished it in 12th, so not really a good start, but I think I've realised the aim now is to try and gain as many positions as you can within the first 2-3 corners. And then the thing after that you just got to fight for, and it depends how good on the track you are to how many points you get, I guess. So team seemed pretty happy with that. Solid 12th place, as that's where basically we finished in the championship. As next race is Malaysia, I do believe. Malaysia, yep. And of course we always start from the back as well. That's something. It's not that I'm just really bad at qualifying. As yeah, Sergio Perez managed to get a 9th, so I'd probably be able to get about probably pole if I'm honest, if I did try. So yeah, that's something. So we've got Gino van der Garde to our right, and we've got I think that would be Max Chilton up ahead, so we'll see how quickly we can get off the line against him. We've got a full throttle start. I find that is still the best possible way of starting soon on this game, so that's the way I've done that. Getting a good speed off the line. But as you see, Van der Garde getting better acceleration. I swear they are using all their curves off the line, because Van der Garde's just motored in between. As I'm going to find a gap, going to put up the hand of rage. But I'm still going to follow Gutierrez's line through here. Going to run nice and wide into this one, try and get a clean exit and stay on to the right hand side, so I get because I know the next turn's a right hander, so use a bit of curves as we come up here, try and put me in good stead for this right hander, so I can take Gutierrez and maybe a few other cars into his corners. I know they break. There you go, that's what I was aiming to do, just making a bit of contact with I think that was Grosjean, but Ricardo's now behind us and we're catching on Massa, which is good. Should be able to use the slipstream, see him gaining on him all the time, not losing any front wing downforce, which is good. I think it's because he's braking. And I actually am, but we'll see as I'm going to take him up the inside. He's not leaving me a lot of room, but I'm just going to, there he goes, runs off the track if you just saw behind there, so I'm not sure exactly what happened to him there exactly, but Sutter here, making a bit of contact with his back wheel with the front wing. That probably would have given him a puncture in real life, but yeah, in this game, happily that's not the thing. Running a little bit wide on the road now, as I'm going to kind of skip that to the end. I'll start of lap 2 as we come up to the 4th or 3rd corner now. As you can see, that put me quite far back after that, so now I'm just going to brake and see if I can have any one of these up the inside, which I've done very well. Getting a bit wide on the curb there, which is losing me traction and losing me a bit of tyre wear as well. It's going to slip to the end to lap 4 now, the end of lap 4, as DRS is enabled, and I believe we should get DRS on Vettel, and he should get it on Ricardo, so the advantage might be balanced out. But anyway, the DRS is open, I'm saving about half curves for the run to the start line, as I know I will have. Hopefully have DRS as well. Hopefully these two will get into a squabble running. They break very very early and side to side. Yeah, I do like to go very slowly going side to side, but that means I'm going to get very good traction and then out of that corner compared to the two Red Bulls. Just going to hold on the right hand side, which is great. And this is going to be close. Braking, making a bit of contact with Ricardo to my right, turning in, getting getting a bit caught up on that curb with that little ledge. Really annoying, but I managed to stay on, I guess. That's good. Gonna hold to the right hand curb, which is also very, very good, and across the line we finish. I'm not sure exactly where we finished. Yeah, we took 4th. That's pretty good. 4th in Malaysia. Malaysian track I'm not bad at. Track I did quite well actually. So yeah, that went well. That's about it really. There we go. As we fast forward to China, the Chinese Grand Prix, the 3rd race on the calendar, the final race. I aim to do 2 or 3 races per video. This one, because the first one I'm going to do 3. Expecting quite a lot of action in this track, if I'm honest, as it is a very, very DRS heavy track, and if you do get DRS, you're usually very successful in overtaking cars in front of you. In other words, we've got 4 lights and we've got 5 lights now. Full throttle start again, and lights out, and we're off. And there we go. Get the power down nicely. See Van der Garde will start to gain traction and pull away. Now, I think the main option is just to let the whole field slow down. This is a very, very slow corner. Going to run nice and wide and just try and see if they make a... Going to dive for the gap. So there's a small gap there. It's very, very tight. I'm getting pushed around a bit, but not really a big issue. Running a bit wide. There we go. Doing alright at the end, though. It's good. Quite happy with that. And then going to gain good traction out of that corner. Having to lift off because the Toro also got a bit close to me there, so gain a load of positions into the right-hander. We got Bottas there ahead of us, and I think one of the timing screens, there we go, timing screens update. We've got Di Resta behind us and Bottas in front of us, and we're running in P14, which is pretty good, losing a bit of downforce there due to Bottas being quite close to us. You do surprisingly lose quite a bit of downforce, even if you can see the car usually gaining downforce on them. As we're going to stick close to Bottas, see if we can take him, because everybody's a big cluster at the moment, so there's a good chance to overtake him to quite a few corners. Going to brake really late, dive at the inside, take a lot of chunk of curb with us, and there we go, made the move stick somehow. And this leaves us nice and close to Gutierrez. So we're going to try and get our power down, but we can't. It's very hard to get your power down on that straight, on that bend, especially on, if it was straight it'd be easy, but it's not. It's curved, so it's very, you got to be very careful with your power usage there. As we're just going to use that slipstream, bring up speed up to 200, and just see what we can do. Not get as much slipstream as I expected, taking about 3 cars there. Coming across the curb, I kind of had to really. Probably took a bit too much speed into that, and then P11 as Gutierrez is taking me back, the Mexican. Going into the final corner, take out the bollard. That bit of correction there, as we're going to skip 2. I think it's going to be the end of lap. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, lap 2, we're running on Rich, and we're on to the big stuff. We're on to the big, long straight one, the longest in Formula 1. I think it's the longest in career, I think it is, or was in career now. Obviously, career's not in the 2014 calendar. For Russia and what else? Yeah, it's Russia, I think, the new one this year. But we've got Sochi if you want to be. Yeah, Sochi looks quite a boring track if I'm honest, but that was a good move there on the right hand side at the. Well, it's almost it is really a hairpin, but yeah, okay, we're on lap 4 here, running in 10th. There's our teammate Perez. Just going to dive up his inside. I'm glad not to make contact with him. I was warned by my engineers not to make contact with him, so that was always good. And we're going to see how close we are now. Getting DRS on Grosjean. As I look miles away from him, we're going to see, look how much speed I'm gaining on Grosjean now. And we're going to brake nice and late. Going to see what we can do up the inside. They're turning in, making the move stick on that 4 out of 5. And now we're in P8, which is good. It means we'll score some points hopefully. And you can see the gap to the cars ahead is very, very large. So I don't expect we'll be gaining any more positions, if I'm honest, as we come into the final corner. And you see Fernando Alonso has won this race, getting a bit of traction. See, they don't really gain any time over Grosjean, kind of just sustain the position. And there we go. Right, guys, this is the end of the first episode of Speaker. Give me a like and comment if you are enjoying this series and want to continue. It's the first video in a while, so yeah, it's always good to upload a new video. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video I'm doing. See ya.
Well done.